Welcome back to One Punch Man Anime Review. This is special number 5. This is reviewing the 97th chapter of the manga, Backpack. Yep. And this whole chapter is another one of these character chapters. It's been going on for the past few chapters. This one's focused on the Child Emperor. No, seriously, the whole chapter is basically, he is essentially put the main character of this chapter. Chapter starts off with the Child Emperor looking at his watch, showing like looks like a holographic map of the complex that he's in. He somehow runs into a demon. Demon gets basically shot to pieces by someone he knows. He sees a robot. Well, look at the robot. It kind of looks like an old Iron Man robot. Yeah, it kind of looks like something out of Iron Man, or it could be something like the Iron Giant. Because, well, he loves tech, so he just hooks up to it, studies it for a while, licks a lollipop, runs into a bird demon, talks to it for a little bit, still eating his lollipop. Apparently, this bird is known as the Phoenix Man. It's a disaster-level demon, which attacks him. He's blocked by the Child Emperor's force field. He's blasted back. He blasts against a freaking wall, and he gets pretty much killed instantly. And we come across a cell full of demon prisoners. Yep. At least 4 of them. A crocodile, and what looks like a 3-eyed elephant, a cheetah woman, and some other creature. So we see this other guy who looks like a freaking frog. They're not in the cell. They're actually guarding a cell. They're guarding this boy who's actually in the cell. And then they look like what's all this smoke and oh crap! I hate when this happens. Anyways, yeah, they get knocked out pretty easily. The Child Emperor breaks out the kid by slicing up the bars with his mini chainsaw of his backpack. A mini saw. Then they run into the sludge jellyfish, destroys that in just a few pages, escorts the kid out, and he takes out a remote control car tank. Yeah, he takes this thing out of his backpack. And then he comes across a samurai demon. Yeah, a samurai demon. Yep. And he fires a bunch of missiles on it. And apparently these things hold like a giant mini ring that apparently disables them. He's able to slice them up, and that's basically where the chapter ends. And apparently this kid's name, who's with the Child Emperor, his name is Wing Dama. Yep. He's like, oh, yeah, a formidable opponent. And that's it. That's literally what happens in this chapter. Yep. So yeah, it was a pretty quick chapter. And it is something, though, that this chapter come out pretty much almost exactly 2 weeks after the last chapter came out. So, excuse me, because maybe they skipped a month. Excuse me, recently when they're doing this series. So, they're probably like, okay, I guess that the writers okay, I guess they're tired of hearing complaints about that when asking, when the heck is this series coming out? So, yeah, seems like now, every 2 weeks now, we've had a new chapter released, because last chapter came out 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks before that, we had chapter 95. Yep. So, yeah, maybe next chapter come out in a couple weeks. Who knows? It all depends upon whenever Weekly Shonen Jump releases the next chapter of this manga. This chapter is not that bad. No, it isn't. It doesn't feel like much happens. I mean, it seems like a start of maybe a 2 or 3 parter, maybe it wraps up with chapter 100. And I'm still wondering, though, where the heck is Saitama? I mean, it's been now a good, I'd say, 4 chapters since we last seen him. Yeah, he hasn't been seen since the chapter Manhole. Yes, that was chapter 93. Yeah, it's been 4 chapters since we've seen him, and that was a cameo. Yeah, a cameo. And he's the main character of the series, and he's missed the last 4 chapters. Yeah, it seems like the last 4 chapters is basically focused in this underground complex. Like, when the heck is this going to end? Chapter 100? Who the heck knows? It all depends upon the writer. But this is a good chapter. I'm going to give it roughly I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. Yep. It is a good chapter, but yeah, there's like maybe two major characters this whole chapter bursting, and have the Child Emperor, which is nice. They focus on a character who has been seen in the manga before, unlike the past few chapters where we focus on characters we have never seen before at all, and now we're focusing on a character we have seen before. I think the first time this character showed up was during the Alien Invasion arc. Yeah, that was the first time I could think of the Child Emperor showing up. And he's popped up now and again over the course of this series, which is nice, the fact he's done that. But his appearances have been very rare. Yeah, my guess is the reason why they're brought back now, because it's probably been a while since anybody last seen him. That's just my personal guess. I think he did show up a couple chapters back. I believe he did. For like maybe a few pages, but that's it. I think he showed up for that really long chapter. But I wonder, are we going to follow up with the end of chapter 93? Maybe after next chapter, because this particular chapter, the way it ends, looks like it's going to continue chapter 98. That's just my personal guess anyways. And it's probably going to wrap up there, and maybe either chapter 99 or 100 we're going to continue where 93 left off. But that all depends on exactly when the writer releases it, okay? So that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my review of The Gray Man. And yeah. But as of right now, I probably won't get a chance to review it at this rate. Probably not until tomorrow. Yeah. But until you see the next review, bye.